being sexually hexed. Yeah, it is a thing, believe it or not. And I'm going to explain why it happens. Um, well, first off, I've definitely been sexually hexed before in my life uh, by a extremely unclean spirit. Um, but, at the time, I didn't realize what I was doing to myself. I thought I was just in this relationship. Excuse me. I thought I was just in this relationship, and, it was a time of my life where, deviance was more in my life for sure. Just being sexual and, physical, fleshly gratification. And I didn't realize what I was doing to myself, that this person was actually, she was taking away from my life and literally putting her energy upon me, not even realizing it, but I was obviously taking her energy too when we would be physically connected to each other and, exchanging body fluids. You're exchanging DNA with another person. And from the research that I've done, women can access a man's DNA, I think, more than a man can do it to them. Which is why, when it comes to like magical things, women are more powerful than men, I believe, because I think they have, they're just, they're more apt to be able to access emotions and stuff like that. And magically, they're just better than men, I think. So, a woman can literally access your DNA after you've, put your stuff inside of her. Yeah, she can access you after that. And, she could just think a thought and make you think a thought. She could just have bad thoughts about you. And guess what? It's going to affect you. I honestly, I still think it affects me to this day. With the last girl that I was with, I've been celibate for 4 years because after this girl, I realized what I was doing to myself, and now, sorry, but I am on the lookout for an extremely clean spirit. I can't deal with that ever again. So when I'm going to be with somebody again, or if I even find them, she's going to have to be an extremely clean spirit. And that would be okay with me. But I'd have to, I'd have to feel it out. So that's hard to do nowadays. Yeah, it's, when I was a kid, you hooked up with somebody and ba-boom, whatever. And I'm sure kids still do it now. Children, young teenagers or whatever, are still doing that. But that, like I said, this information now is out there. You have to try to protect yourself and really know what you're getting into when it comes to having sex with another person. You really have to know what you're getting into. For me, it's going to have to be a spiritual connection now. And that's the only way it's going to happen. If people want to laugh at me and think I'm stupid, that's fine. But a lot of men and women are stopping being with people, but maybe they don't realize why. Well, if you're doing that and you're being cautious, I think that's a very important thing. I'm doing it because I know that the kind of effect that it can have. I don't want to just be with somebody, for a fleshly desires. It's just not going to happen ever again. Spiritual connection or nothing. So yes, you could be hexed by sex. Okay, sex can hex you, for sure. Because if you're having sex with unclean spirits, guess what? It's going to have an effect on you. So just be precautious and take precautions. Just don't do it if it doesn't feel right. Don't do it if it doesn't feel right. Don't do it just for, physical desires. You know, I gave up eating desserts. I guess I gave up having sex too. Guess what? When you give things up, you miss it for a while, but it gets better. And then you can make yourself stronger. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to make myself stronger from the torture that I've put myself through for so many years. I have the knowledge now, and I want to pass it on to other people. Just be careful when you have sex. I'm not saying that anybody should judge you if you want to do it, but just know what you're getting yourself into. That's, no judgment, of course. Nobody can judge us but the Creator. No person on this earth can judge you except your Creator. That's it. That's the only thing that can judge you. But we're all the same on this earth. We're all walking around. We got red blood in our veins. We're all the same. So don't judge anybody. But like I said, be careful when you're having physical contact with other people, because you have to protect yourself. Somebody just hit me. Wow. I have to go check this out. Sorry.